The train to Evermore. The last stop. The rhythm of the tracks was slower now, softer, as if even the train knew we were nearing the end of something. A farewell, or perhaps a return. The light filtering through the windows had shifted. No longer gold or silver, but something deeper, a dusky amber, like the last sip of bourbon in a glass too long forgotten. I sat alone by the window. Victor was asleep 2 rows ahead, his cap pulled low. May stood in the aisle, swaying gently with the motion of the train, her fingers trailing the worn leather of the luggage rack, as if searching for something. We hadn't spoken much since Letterman's Hollow. Not out of distance, but reverence, like we had entered a cathedral of memory and didn't want to raise our voices too loud, lest the echoes remind us of all we'd already felt. Outside, the world passed by slowly, meadows full of soft wind, fences left broken by time, barns sagging like tired backs. Everything looked like it was saying goodbye. And then the chime. Not a bell this time. A soft, resonant tone. A note, long and low, like a cello in mourning. The conductor's voice followed, quieter than before. Final stop. No return departures. Passengers may disembark when ready. May turned to me. Her smile was gentle, her eyes already glassy. "We're here," she said. I nodded. My hands were trembling. I didn't know why. No one rushed to stand. We all just lingered, like people watching the last moments of sunset, unwilling to blink. The platform was unlike any we'd seen. It was quiet, no wind, no birds, no ticking clocks. Just silence, pure and unbroken. A kind of silence that wrapped around you, not to chill you but to cradle. The sign overhead read, "Evermore," no subtitle this time. No poetic phrase beneath. Just that one word, carved into it so old it was nearly white. We stepped off the train. There were no guides, no gates, just a long path ahead, winding into a forest with light, so soft it looked like mist. Victor took his hat off, held it to his chest. "I never thought I'd make it this far," he said. May placed a hand on his arm. None of us did. We walked together, and as we did, the path began to change, not physically, but emotionally. The further we went, the heavier things became. Or maybe it was lighter. It was hard to tell. It felt like both at once. The first clearing opened to a field of rocking chairs. Hundreds of them, all gently moving despite the still air. May walked toward one. Saturday. Rocked once. Then gasped. I rushed to her side. She was staring straight ahead. But I didn't see anything at first. Then I looked closer. It was her mother, younger, laughing, hanging laundry in the sun. She used to sing while she worked, May whispered. I'd forgotten the tune. We stood in silence as the scene faded. May touched her chest, as if her heart had just been reassembled. "It's like the memories are waiting for us," she said. Not as they were, but as they meant to be. We moved forward again. Victor found a door in the middle of the woods. Just a door, standing upright with no walls. He opened it without question. On the other side, his son was sitting on the hood of an old pickup truck, tossing pebbles into a river. Victor didn't speak, just watched. Tears streamed down his face, but he didn't wipe them. When he finally stepped back and closed the door, he looked at me with new eyes, clearer, softer. He forgave me, he said, before I could even ask. I didn't know what I was meant to find. Or maybe I did. The path narrowed and led me toward a single bench. On it sat a woman with silver hair tied back in a braid. Her hands were folded in her lap, her eyes fixed on the sky. "Martha," I said, breathless. She looked at me and smiled. "You took your time," she said. I sat beside her. I couldn't touch her. I knew that, but it didn't matter. We didn't speak. We just sat. The wind stirred. The sun dipped lower. When I finally found the courage to speak, all I could say was, "I'm sorry." She nodded gently. I know. I could write the next 10,000 words about that moment, and it still wouldn't capture the feeling. It wasn't closure. It wasn't a reunion. It was something older than both. It was understanding, not of facts, but of meaning. When I finally stood, The bench was empty, but I was not. I carried something now. Peace, maybe, or grace. May and Victor were waiting at the path's end. We nodded. The train was still there, but it looked different. Older, more elegant. The conductor tipped his hat. Ready? I looked back once, at the trees, the light, the emptiness, then stepped aboard, and the door closed behind us. To be concluded in this final chapter. Thank you for sharing this special moment with me. If this story touched your heart, please give a thumbs up and share it with those who cherish family memories and meaningful moments. Don't forget to subscribe to Golden Moments so you won't miss the next heartfelt stories that bring inspiration and joy to every day. Remember, every moment matters, and the best stories are still ahead. See you in the next video.